Hi, today's May 30th, Tuesday, May 30th, and I just want to say hello to whoever ends up watching this. I am working at a building, and basically, it's a situation where the building has to be just updated, nothing better than that, or more serious than that, and so. It's a multi-family dwelling, 4 unit uh, house, and it was built in 1950 or 43, something to in that ballpark, and the backyard didn't have any lighting. So normally that would not be an issue, but being that we are now in an what do you call it? I don't know why they didn't build lighting back then, but the people in the building don't want to put, excuse me, there are neighbors that aren't lighting their back porches, so therefore it does call for lighting because it's dark enough in the backyard. So enough said. Here is what we did. I'm going to turn over the camera so we can see. Okay, now come on, excuse me. How do I turn this camera over? See, come on now. I saw that button earlier. Why am I having trouble here? Let me see if this works. That work? No. Let's try that. We're gonna turn it to the side. Will it appear? It's not appearing. Okay, I'm not gonna do any more but show you. I'm gonna turn the camera over. I won't be able to see everything, but that's fine. Okay, so this pole right here, and what time have we got? Excuse me, I gotta see the time here, 2 minutes. All right, so this pole right here, basically, as you can see, basic, I think it's a 6 by 4, 12 foot, and 6 being, I think, the width, or the height, and the width being 4, and, okay, I got that wrong. But there's 6 inches of wood in one side here, 4 here, and it's 12 feet high. And okay, why did I choose this? Basically, we needed light poles. We don't have thousands of dollars to pay an electrician also to come out here and do these light poles. So as you see up top are some lights. Those are solar lights purchased from Costco. I forgot the name brand. They are semi reliable. The two that are up there right now are reliable. One has a photo sensor that's working better than the other, and it's quite a challenge, to say the least, to have to always double check these lights. This is my second set I purchased because I knew that there would be a possible issue. I guess it's my third set. I've purchased other lights, not the same brand. These are the same brand as the prior purchase, and the first time I bought them, they had a problem. So this is my second set of this brand, and there is a problem. And not major. It's just that one of the photo sensors doesn't work as well as the other one. Outside of that, what else do I want to add? The basics are, I got the design from the internet. That top portion is, added support. The lights were supposed to go in the end there, but they didn't, because I just don't have a box that I built for, to house the light. Eventually, maybe we can run a power line from there to here and get that working properly. But in the meantime, this is what it is, and I need to be okay with that. One other thing, like mixing the concrete and putting the lights up. The lights I built without any help, but put them up in the air, I didn't use a pulley. It was human manpower. I mean, 3 guys, actually, yeah, 3 guys, 4 guys, I should say. I think it's 4 guys. No, 3 guys put it up, and including myself, helped put it up. I mean, it's tall, so that's where the problem lies. Getting it up. and then the trees were a problem, cutting branches to make sure there was space. What else? Mixing the concrete. So I didn't do the first one. I watched how it was done because the people I was working with helped me, and they did the concrete mixing. That's that side, and then this side over here. So when I was doing this, I saw them do it, and I was like, okay, well, it's not very complex. It's just Quikrete. That's the name brand, Quikrete, and like 40-pound bag. Actually, in this side right here, 40 pounds worth. How much did we dig down? We dug 3 feet. So that's 3 feet down into the ground. Under at the base of that piece of wood is a steel reinforcement that digs into the ground. So that was an added touch. I don't know that it's necessary, but I put it in there. It's a commercial building. I have no right to not take precautions. So that's why that was purchased at the base to attach to this wood. And so 40 pounds of concrete. I basically for this side right here, I tried mixing it, but I was by myself, tired and short on time, so ended up just pouring. There was tons of water in here because it rained like 2 weeks a day ahead of doing this. So I was like, I had tons of water inside of there as I took out the stakes that were holding it up, propping it up without concrete. And I poured the concrete powder in there and I started mixing. And if you do any baking, you'll know how to bake, or you'll see how you can bake a cake. You got to get that batter just right, or you want it to be like not too thick, not too watery. And the same process, of course, I mean, not of course, the same criteria applies to the concrete. You don't want it to be too difficult to stir, and you don't want it to be too watery. So that's all I did for this. I wasn't really sure if it was going to work, but I kept on pouring powder, and since it's all over this circle here surrounding the wood post, and as I did it, it dried. So hey, it's drying. Okay, keep on pouring, pour until I got from the bottom of that 3 feet all the way to where it is right now. And of course, these were used to keep it up as this was happening. And I also used a level, a quite large level probably all the way, at least a 3 foot level. And doesn't need to be 3 foot, but I liked using a 3 foot. So if you have 3 foot or just a 6 inch or 10 inch level, that's fine. But the 3 foot had a marker here and a marker there, so I was just able to see markers from quite a distance from each other, and it was level. It's not perfect, but it's pretty level. So other than that, last thing I did today was I went ahead and I took this stake. That's what we were using to keep these up, and I tried to hammer this into the concrete. Fortunately, it's concrete, so that's just a test to make sure that that's concrete, and it's not soft. As long as it's not soft, then that means it's good enough. Especially so consider, I don't know if I shouldn't even finish that sentence, but yeah, it's hard all over. So that's it. I hope that helps you on any projects that you have with these light posts. And let's do one quick run upstairs. Let me get you the name brand of the lights, and I can't think of anything else. Okay. All right. Excuse me. That lighting is horrible. Okay, all right, so this is where I live. It's in the midst of getting organized. I'm painting at the moment, but let me see where I put that box. Okay, hold on one second. All right. Excuse me. So, Sunforce. Okay, so get back, getting as I said, getting back to this light. So far, okay, good. I'll say, okay, they light up, and that's the name brand, and that's it. Have a good day, morning, day, afternoon, evening, night.